was so insane. Look what I've got. Ice cream. I can smell the chocolate and I really can't wait to dig in.
Okay, so yeah, let's talk about it. So, a few days ago, I got really sick, and being bedridden means I got a lot of time to watch some videos. So, I was just watching some videos, and to entertain myself, I was watching a lot of vlogs, and something happened to me. I started comparing my life to the life of the vloggers, especially the glamorous ones, like, flying in first class or visiting this hotel or this exotic location. I know it's harmful because it does negative effect here, right here in your thoughts. I thought about how we all compare our lives to that of others, especially those who we see on social media. And I thought to myself that why do we compare? And for some, comparison is something that is a way for them, a motivation for them to become better. But there is a very toxic kind of comparison that just leaves you in stress, in depression, and just plain in anxiety. Why don't I have a house like this? Why don't I have looks like that person? Why don't I have money like he or she has? And this mindset really doesn't go anywhere. That maybe this happens because somewhere along the way I have lost my motivation to follow my passion, to pursue what I really love to do. Because when I'm used pursuing the things that I love to do, I don't really think about these other things that don't even doesn't even matter in our life. I decided to tell you the story about how I actually found my passion, which is filmmaking, and why I love it. Before filmmaking, I had a lot of other passions. First, I wanted to be an astronaut. I was really crazy about being an astronaut. It was the longest dream I think I ever had. Ever since I was born, I really wanted to go in space. I even read a lot of space books, but somewhere along the way, I realized that maths and science, they are really not for me. And this realization came when I was sitting in my science or maths class. That I was quite slow in understanding the concepts of maths and science, and that led me in realizing that I wasn't made for this. But what was the next thing that I chose? I chose music. Now this is a very short while. I thought I could be a good musician, but I really couldn't. It's a tough thing, it really is. Somewhere along the way, I realized that I really love telling stories and I really like to have a perspective. Yes, I feel that when I write those stories, they are more cohesive and they are more well thought out and executed. So yes, I wrote a lot of stories, and eventually one day I ended up writing a book. We'll get to that in another video. But I wanted to do more. I wanted to push my storytelling forward. And while searching around, I came up to this invention which was called YouTube. And when I saw the things that were uploaded, I was just blown away. It was just simple people who were taking the camera and just talking to it, telling how their day went, or showing something new that they bought, or sharing a memory of going to a holiday at some place. And it felt so authentic, so genuine, because I found that by telling stories, by sharing my thoughts, my perspective in this format, I could express what I really want to express. So yeah, that's how I ended up taking humanities when I opted for the stream in 11th, and from that point onwards, I just got on a road in pursuing my passion, and I'm still in that road to reach that destination.
So go forward, try to find your passion and do follow it. I think it was Steven Spielberg who said that your passion, your purpose in your life will never come screaming at you, it really whispers. And you have to pay very close attention to that whisper, otherwise, you will miss it. But if you do listen to it, you have to follow it sincerely because that is the only thing that will give you happiness and joy in your life.
I rarely order something from Myntra, but it has come in my name, so I'm really curious as to what's in it. It's the wedding clothes. So these are the clothes that I'm going to be wearing at my sister's wedding, which is going to be coming very soon. So I'm going to have to try these out. But guys, that's it for this video. Hope you liked it. Hope you found something useful, and do let me know if you have found your passion, and if you haven't found it, don't worry, you will find it eventually. Everything at the beginning seems to be very confusing, and following your passion is not a fairy tale. But if you keep at it and you keep following it, you will definitely get to a point where you will have joy and happiness, and everything will be like amazing. So guys, that's it. That's for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Arunabh Chowdhury, and I will see you next time. Bye.